Hello, guys. Happy Hump Day, everyone. Hello, friends who is tuning in from LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. Hello, hello. Welcome back to another of my weekly LinkedIn Live 30 minutes coffee break with your LinkedIn girl. I have a huge cappuccino today. I wish you all grab your tea or whatever beverages that you guys like and joining me to this session today. For those of you who follow me for a while, you know the drill. Please let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm so excited to have you today, and I love me a great cup of coffee. Do you got your coffee today? Hello. Hey, Hayes, how are you? Good to see you. From Instagram, Andrew, great to see you too. Amazing. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm Selena, the ex-LinkedIn girl who turned into the CEO of the Ian Academy. I'm showing up for my amazing community every Wednesday to share one topic, tips, or hacks to help you to get real result on LinkedIn. Utilize the power of this platform and stop feeling stuck, overwhelmed, lack of time to figure LinkedIn all by yourself. I'm here for you, my friend. And if you're a solopreneur, business coach, or one in making side hustler, if you're attracted to today's topic, you will like it because it's all about side hustling. Who are looking to build a strong personal brand and turn your connection into customers and boost social engagement on LinkedIn, you, my friend, you're in the right place. Oh my goodness, we got so many amazing folks right here. Hey Dixon, greeting from Ireland. Hello. How is the weather right there right now? I'm very intrigued. In Luxembourg, where I'm based right now, the weather is actually surprisingly really beautiful. I can't basically move my computer, but I can move my iPhone so you can see it. It's really beautiful weather today, which is very rare. And James, good to see you from Instagram. You are basically, power up. Absolutely. And Steven, great to see you. And oh, you can't hear me. How about now? Can you hear me now? Okay. If you can hear me now, let me know. James, thank you so much for letting me know. Okay, you can hear me. Perfect. I'm so glad. Like things like this on live, you never really know what will happen, when things are not plugged in and you just like really fully relying on your audience, like giving you like a friendly pack in the back, like, hey, good job, or like, hey, something is missing, right? So I'm very grateful that James, you told me about that. And Steven, good to see you. You're tuning in from US today. Amazing. Let me know where about in the US you're tuning in from, Steven, because I know you usually would tune from Switzerland, if not, I'm not mistaken. Yo, Summer, so good to see you. You always bring the best energy. Like, really, seriously, I'm so grateful that you're here today because we're going to talk about side hustling today. So it's going to be a really extremely fun topic. And I want to really share all the tips that I've got for you. And you sound like Selena in the house. Woohoo! And Bridget, good to see you, darling. Tuning in from IG. Good to see you, my DCA fellow friends. And May, good to see you. Oh, we got a lot of like amazing friends tuning in today. And Caroline, Karenina, I think I do not butcher your name. Hello, welcome. And Hassan, good to see you. Hassan, like the hi from Miami. Amazing. And Stephen, okay, tuning in from Pennsylvania. Okay, so you fly from Switzerland to Pennsylvania right now. Great. Let's go. Yes, absolutely. So a quick marketing message. I just want to really quickly letting you guys know my September one-on-one LinkedIn personal brand boss is 100% fully booked. For the first time, I'm just like so excited. This is the like 1st of September, and I literally just got the signed invoices back from my clients that they are going to go on board with me today. So my September booking is fully booked. So whoever want to work with me, please come and talk to me in October. My October booking just released, so feel free to basically DM me on LinkedIn or Instagram. I would love to have a chat with you, and I'm so excited to kickstart my journey with all the purpose-driven entrepreneur to get real result and transform the LinkedIn profile into a high impact LinkedIn profile that converts. All right, so enough marketing message. Let's go to it. So today, if you're a side hustler or entrepreneur, solopreneurs, this is an episode especially for you, as it has become more challenging to really like save money, right? The normal 9 to 5 jobs or 9 to 6 or whatever now working hours you're in are really not cutting it anymore. People have like started to seek opportunity outside of their day job. Maybe you can resonate with this, and accelerate their income potential, pay off debts, putting money away for the future. I used to be such a like a side hustler in the beginning of my career because I just like love to learn, and usually I will have a daytime job, full time working for somebody, and then during my sort of like extra time, especially in college time, or like basically my first couple of jobs, I will like do waitressing. I will like I just like the type of girl that I sit on my seats finishing the job. I want to do extra stuff. I want to do grab another project. I want to keep learning. So apart from that, I also do like sort of like side hustling in terms of like teaching people English, like just so many like interesting jobs that I have done outside my sort of like full-time job. So I'm really intrigued to get an idea from all of you, like what are some of the side hustling jobs or opportunity that you have involved in your early days. So for me, you already know, like I've done waitressing. When I'm still in the UK, I teach people English on the side, as a side hustling project. I also help people with sort of like resume redesign and things like that as a side hustling project as well. So I'm really intrigued to get to know what's yours. And side hustling has become really a way of life of many, right? You and I know a good side hustle can really bring so much value, learning, and extra bucks in our life. And it's 100% possible to build up a successful side hustle while working full time. The first thing in line, so I'm waiting for some comments. If you guys have had your side hustling project, I'm very eager to know. Tell me some that I never know about you. It will be really interesting. And obviously, for me, it's waitressing. I help people with redesigning resume. I help with coding. I used to help do photoshopping as well. Like just tons of different things because I just love to learn, and I like to, like I said, go outside my full-time job to do something about myself. So I always love that. So I'm really like excited to know what's yours as well. Like, is there something that outside of your full-time job you've been doing that you're very passionate about? I'm very intrigued to get to know. And Yusama said, you're always in beast mode. I think so. Keep up the hype. I am always in beast mode, like still right now. But I would say, since I'm becoming my own entrepreneur, I'm always cooking up different projects, cooking up different programs, because I'm just like so passionate about it. And being my own boss, it also allowed me to wear different hats. I'm pretty sure a lot of you like can resonate with me on that. And it just helped me. Like, I don't need to basically get another project because the in academy, it's already enough. There's just so many things that I can get involved already. So it's totally fine. And Arturo said, newspaper delivery. Good for you, man. Wow, I love it. I love it. Keep them coming. I'm really intrigued to know what's some of your side hustle. I'm just like trying to figure out, like, so I'm an English tutor. I'm also helping with my mom back in old days, because my mom is a principal at a kindergarten school. And and she actually handles 3 to 4 school. And in summertime, I will be like sort of like a resident in-house English tutor. And I remember I hated so much, but it's just another sort of like side project that I love. So Arturo, good for you. Newspaper delivering. I love it. Fablaha, so good to see you. Hello. Amazing to see you here. We're talking about side hustling today. And you sound like, oh, okay, we are twins. Okay, you've been as an English tutor as well as waiter. Okay, for me, yes, good to know. And Alessandra said, I'm looking to do freelance work as my side hustle. Good for you. Let me know what you are looking in doing that. I'm very intrigued to know like what specific it is. And I think today will be all about side hustling and talking about how you can basically promote your side hustle on LinkedIn while you are working as a full-time job, right? So yeah, just let me know as well. And April said resume writing is what I do. Good. Is it a side hustling for you, April, or it's something that you're doing full-time? I'm very curious to know. And good to see you, Gary, and good to also see you, Saskia, tuning in from IG. Whoa, we got so many amazing people. Sorry, my voice. Sorry, tuning in today. I'm really excited. So let me have a sip of my coffee. I hope you guys are having your sip of coffee or tea, whatever that you like. And let's go. It's like so quiet once I'm not talking. So, first thing in the line that I'm going to sort of like address is starting to build a strong online presence for your side hustle. It's so important because it really helps you to grab people's attention that you're actually offering that. You are building credibility around that expert like around that area, authority, as well as connection with your audience. So, and I'm going to let you in on a secret. Obviously, you know I'm the LinkedIn girl and I'm biased. LinkedIn is really the most powerful platform to build your personal brand as well as to promote your side hustle. I obviously have things to back it up today. So, yes, LinkedIn. So, in today's episode, I'm going to cover 3 tips that you need to know to optimize your LinkedIn for your side hustle project. So I'm really excited. And let me read some comments. So I want to make sure I cover it all. So yeah, I do. I already talk about April resume writing. Exciting for you, girl. And Hassan said, I'm working up to start up my own business. Woohoo! So I'm in a learning curve. I'm with you, Hassan. I'm still on my learning curve journey. I'm like, I would still call myself as a young, like a early stage entrepreneur for only like 9 months, but there's so much learning already, and I love to share all of it with you all. As you know, like some of you have tuned in and week out. All I talk about is like how to become a better boss. What are some of the tips around LinkedIn, as well as like what are some of the key learning within the start of my journey of the In Academy, right? So Hassan, I'm great that you brought that up, and we also talk about mindset adjustment, tons of different stuff. So great to see you here. For Baha said, I have started to create content on YouTube and looking to grow it more on the side. Oh, good for you, girl. I'm excited. YouTube is always one of the channels that I really want to also like sort of doubling down on, but majority of the time right now for me is really like focusing on LinkedIn as of now. But I'm very excited for you. Let me know what that channel is about. I know you have been creating content consistently on LinkedIn. I would not think it's a challenge for you. And okay, and you also started selling customized it. Sorry, I'm like trying to catch up right here. I love keep the comments coming, friends. I love to read everything from you. Customized the hand letter mugs by order. Haven't received any order yet. I mean, it's the start of it. You need to market it. You need to sort of like let people know you're doing it, because if you don't share with me here or share with my audience here, you wouldn't know. I wouldn't know that you're actually doing that. That's cool stuff. I mean, my is it called brother-in-law? So my husband's brother just had a wedding, and I was basically finding something really cute with a hand letter, sort of like wooden made cheese board for him and his wife as a wedding gift, and then I managed to find it, and it's in Etsy, but they ship all the way from US to Europe, and it's really helpful. It's really beautiful, and I think it's going to be a massive success as long as you again like market and put yourself out there letting people know. So yeah, you're in the right place. And this LinkedIn user said, "Hi, Selena. I am assuming you're Joseph. If you're not, let me know." And April said, "Yes, it's both full-time and side hustle." Great, great, great. And you someone's like, "I'm having a cold coffee." Cheers, cheers. Okay, so let's go. So the very first tip that I have for you when you're optimizing your LinkedIn for side hustle is to be open and having a transparent policy. I'm looking into people that is having a 9 to 5 jobs right now, working for somebody else. And if you're worried about what your employer really think, why not just ask? Like for me, it's always about being transparent and open about it. I have also team members that originally for the In Academy growing, they're a part timer, and obviously they're so. I was like always like so open. Like if you have some side project, feel free to go ahead and do it. You know my deliverables, you know my KPI in terms of the In Academy. As long as you can deliver that, you can do whatever you want. And I think having that first conversation is super important, and a lot of people always miss out. And the worst is someone like can ever tell you like from your employer is no, right? And I obviously have a solution to it when they say no, but without ever trying and take the step forward to sort of like ask that questions, you will never know. So to me, transparency is the best policy in my opinion. I suggest you to first check with your company as well as the handbook if you still have it, whether there's anything you want to basically flag and understand before you ask. You also need to basically find your supervisor or boss to have a like honest conversation. The chances are the employer will be perfectly okay, just like me, right? There's some employer are very, very open about it with you pursuing whatever you want outside work, right? Um, and the unusual case is being, apprehensive about it. And if your side hustle really impact your job or create competition to the work that your company is doing, it's a different separate conversation, right? So like there's a very simple way to approach your boss, and like a few things that I have in mind right now, it's casually asking for a coffee. And I even put together a script for you if you're looking into talking to your boss about that. You can say, "Hey," and then your manager name. As you might know, I have long been passionate about, and I want to use April great example, resume writing. As you know, I'm always very passionate about supporting job seeker to find their next job for a long time. And I want to share with you that I just launched a side hustle doing XYZ, which is I think for April will be like resume writing, helping job seeker. And this will really, and then you highlight your benefit. This will boost my confidence. This will improve my communication skills. This will make me more fulfilled and lead me to higher productivity at the current role that I'm doing. And I plan to do this on my LinkedIn profile to help many others to solve that problem, right? That challenge, XYZ problem. And I will assure you that this will not impact on my work. As you can talk about the job title, what you're working on, and I will be 100% committed still with my job. And then ask them, what do you think, right? So this is the script that you can steal. And I think, again, like having that open and transparent communication with your boss initially is so important. But I also will remind you to ask yourself five exact questions before you started to communicate with your boss. The very first thing is your side hustling something that you get paid for? Number two, is your side hustling already public or likely to become so soon? Number three, does your side hustle conflict with your full-time job, right? If it does, right, then it's easy. It's easy that I need to be a little bit mindful when I have a conversation with my boss. Number four, could your side hustle ever cause your employer embarrassment? Like that could be not just conflictation. There's also things that, especially if you're in account manager role, there's also a lot of like clients information. Is it going to be any conflictation or any things that it's going to hurt the reputations of your company that you're working for? And last but not least, are you prepared to either drop your side hustle or quit your current job if your boss demand for it. So these are some of the answer that will really help you to determine what's your next step, right? To get a clarity whether to start talking with your boss about that. But obviously, I have two routes for you. Moving on. So this is the very first tip that I want to share with you. And I mean, me as a boss and as an entrepreneur, I'm actually really happy that my staff trust me, that they will tell me, hey, Selena, I'm very, very passionate about XYZ. I love to basically explore that area. Would you support me? And you know what? To me, I'm very happy that they come to me, and I'm very happy to even support them by offering resources, by offering like different people or different connection that I know to even amp up their skills and upskills themselves. So I think the very first tip that I have for you, if you're a side hustler tuning in to today's episode, is to be open and transparent with your boss. So I hope this is helpful. And there's so many comments coming in. I love it. I love it. Let me pick a few that I talk about, and I will move on to the next one. All right. Oh my goodness, you guys. I love it. I love it. I love it. Alexandra said, I want to help people with content on all social media platforms. I would like to help artists to get the words out on their work and online events. Good for you. I would eventually like to do this full time. Great, Alexandra. I fully supported you. You can definitely nail it. I love that you're so clear. This is the way to go. This is something that you love. Fabaha said, like, I finished my coffee during the first 5 minutes already. Brew another coffee and continue enjoying it. And Kamashi said, good morning, everyone. I love that. You guys are saying good morning to everybody. And Alexandra said, social media freelancing is something that I'm working towards. Great to know. Yusama, you're just like amazing, tons of energy. Say hello to everyone. Like, please continue doing that. And writing blogs, good for you. Amazing. Jeanette, amazing to see you here, darling. And yes, being transparent about your side hustle is really, really important. Good morning to you. I know it's super, super early for you in San Francisco. And I know you've been busy. So glad to catch you here as well. And yeah, like keep the comments coming. But I hope this is like really helpful for the very first tip, is to be transparent. All right. And Kamashi also said, my side hustle is educational nonprofit. So I don't really get paid, but I choose to do it because it's my passion project. Good for you, girl. Keep doing that. I think these are really, really important stuff that really like basically get us pushing us forward. And I like, you know, the not even my passion project, actually, the side project that I helped my mom with, I learned so much. And I just like really, I felt like a lot of the skill set I was there helping her. I was developed by them to be such a person as of now that I'm like, I mean, I'm always a little bit nervous when it comes to public speaking. But when I felt like I'm a room full of like very supportive audience or encouraging, very, very positive influence and vibe, I am less, worried. So I think from that end, I just couldn't be more grateful for her to give me that opportunity. All right. So moving on to tip 2. I'm so glad that you guys find it useful. Steven said yes. Jeanette said yes. Amazing, amazing. So I want to talk about like next, right? So obviously your employer could say yes, or they could say no. And this is the scenario that going forward. So tip 2 is your side hustle conflicts, or you wanted to really keep it hush hush, right? And in this scenario, I have a solution for you. You can either find that your side hustle may conflict with your job, like the question that I asked, or just, you would like to prefer your company not to keeping tabs on what you're doing. So you can still utilize LinkedIn to promote your business. So there's a no, obviously, to be really pay attention and ensure that your side hustle do not conflict with your current job and company. If you even sign a non-compete upon your employment agreement, I would strongly advise you to seek a legal advice before doing anything further. It's just a sign for you so that it wouldn't go into trouble. But my idea for you is, if that's the case, you still want to promote your side hustle, create a LinkedIn business page. Do not use your LinkedIn individual profile page to promote it. Like, let's say your boss say yes, right? Which is great. You can promote it on your LinkedIn personal page. But if your boss say no, right? They're like less open about it, then you can actually create a separate page, and it's not like a separate personal page, but it's a separate LinkedIn company page. Then it allows you to promote your business without really needing to tie it back to your personal profile. And there's so many great things that you can do of LinkedIn business page, and I think a few of you already follow me for a while, and the review product review features coming on the LinkedIn business page, which is going to be huge, right? I saw that Alexander earlier talk about her side hustle when it comes to social media marketing, helping different people to get real result, right? And I saw also April talk about resume writing, right? So all these things, you can actually promote it in LinkedIn company page and get your service review, right? So this is like really, really good stuff. Some of the things that I really want to touch upon as well. If you are really having conflictation with your current job right now, that's totally fine. Just make sure you can promote it on LinkedIn business page. All right, sounds good. Nadell, good to see you. And Kid Chan, Nadell, so happy to see you guys. I mean, a lot of awesome folks that is joining today. And James, good to see you. Greeting from Malaysia. Happy to see you. And Kamashi said, like, be open, getting help, and being continuously learner is very important. This is great. Awesome. I talk about a lot of great. Okay. Yusema said, amazing stuff. Kind fellow folks, great. And I may need to get going. No problem. Have a great one. Yeah. So I think having that business page will really be super supportive upcoming for you. And the last tip, are you guys ready for the last tip? And Kamashi said, I got a business page for my nonprofit. I need to be more consistent, posting more on it. Yes. Post more on business page. I highly recommend 3 per week are actually really good idea to really start with when it comes to a business page, when you're doing like content marketing on your business page as well. So last tip is, if your company, like I talk about, your company is not supportive of you, right? Earlier, then you create the LinkedIn business page. But what if your company is supportive of you? This is how you can do it. Or you want to promote your side hustle regardless. So at this stage, you already asked your boss about like announcing your side hustle, or you just don't really care, they find out. And either way, right, you already optimized the heck out of your LinkedIn profile. So hooray! And creating that business page, link it as your new work experience on your personal profile is super important. And you can choose whether to not to update your newsfeed as well. So here are the 5 ways that you can promote your side gig. The very first thing is, you can include your side gig information on your LinkedIn cover photo. So in your LinkedIn cover photo, it's like a perfect banner, or what I call the real estate, right? Which you can range from your business logo, your emails, your mission statement, your contact information, all in the banner, right? So you can update that and talk about and promote about your side gig. Number 2, you can update your LinkedIn headline to include your side gig. You can either call attention to your business name. You can also do with the title, like you might be like the founder of that passion project. You can talk about the USP, which is unique selling point. Like, for example, earlier, Alexandra shared about you were going to help different businesses or individuals to sort of like help them with social media marketing, right? So have that mission statement in your headline, so you're very easily searchable when it comes to online. So your side hustle could get business from your LinkedIn individual profile. So anything that related to your hustle, right? With your side hustle. You can also do while you're working for your company right now. In your summary, you can also fill every keyword that people is going to resonate with. Like earlier, like April said, she's doing resume writing. I think a few of you, Hassan, if you can let me know what is your new business is about, then we can talk. I can give more example. But shout out to your side hustle in your LinkedIn summary, which is the about section, right? You can highlight what you've been helping your clients achieve. You can talk about your achievement. You can talk about, again, back to your mission statement. You can even call out people that you want to help, right? Which I love to call it the ICP. So what's ICP meaning is ideal customers personas. So for example, my ICP, I call out our side hustler, as all of you know, entrepreneurs as well as coaches, right? So you can call these people out in a good way, that letting them know like, oh, I'm helping you to achieve XYZ. I'm helping you to do this transformation. I'm helping you connect back to your ICP, ideal customers, personas, their challenge, how you're going to solve them, as well as like their transformation, what you're going to deliver in terms of result, right? So you can do it in the about section. And of course, you can mix up your content ratio. I think earlier, Kamashi said a really good point, right? She loved her passion project about the nonprofit, but she obviously have her full-time job as well. But you can do a different content mix, right? You can do 50-50. You can do 50 about your current job. You can also do 50 about your side hustle, side hustling job. One of the best thing about LinkedIn is nobody really own your account, right? You are the one that to take full control of your social media account. You can use your own voice to talk about whatever that you want. So mix up that content ratio, put aside something to talk about your employer content, some of the highlight, and you can also throw in some of the curated content surrounding your side hustle. Sharing a little bit your story. You can talk about like, oh, after my 9 to 6 jobs, this is what I do at night, helping people with social media marketing, or like you block lunchtime to basically help out a client. You can upload that. You can talk about tips. You can talk about expertise. You could sprinkle a little bit about the promotional content over there. And there's like so many different ideas. If you want content posting ideas, that you can steal, go back to my last LinkedIn live, because I have 7 content ideas posting on LinkedIn that you can steal. So this will really help you to go a really long way. And last but not least is one of the section that a lot of people missed out in terms of side hustle is skills and endorsement and recommendation, right? Like you don't necessarily need to have your employer green light to ask your current side hustle and clients to give you a recommendation. Start asking them now, right? Start asking those success story from your client right now and put it in your recommendation. And it's really easy, like when there's like new leads coming in from LinkedIn asking for about your side hustle business, you can just go back and tell them, hey, look at this. Look at, how Usama write me this amazing recommendation. Look at Hassan wrote me this amazing recommendation because those are my clients. Check it out, right? So it's really easy, and you can utilize LinkedIn showcasing a little bit of this side business of yours and start establish that credibility. And you don't need to wait until your baby start growing. You can start doing it right at this moment, right at this minute, right now. All right. I hope those 3 tips are helpful and amazing to see all of you are getting into the comments and, be active about it. And I think I got a couple of questions from you. Keep those questions coming. I'll stay with all of you roughly around 3 to 5 minutes. So if you have any questions, just let me know. And Hassan said, this is a great point, having a separate page. Yes, absolutely. And LinkedIn allow you to do that. And that's absolutely beautiful. And everything in terms of the business page is completely for free. And I also share with tons of my clients, you don't actually need to pay advertising dollars on LinkedIn to push your content out, because the organic growth is just so strong right now that you can do a lot on both LinkedIn profile, personal profile, and LinkedIn business page. Alexandra have a great question. Should you use a separate page on all your social media channels? Since I have to do freelance work, maybe that's the best way. Great questions. I mean, LinkedIn, I know that if, like I said, going back to the first point, if your employer know and they're fully supporting you about that, then I mean, then use your personal profile to advertise it, to promote it. But yet you still give like face, give respect to your current employer, not like basically not promoting anything from them, right? As long as there's a good balance, I think it's okay. But if they say no, they don't really support you, then it's okay. You have a solution from me, which is opening a business page separate from the entire thing. And the best thing is nobody know that you're the business page owner, right? And you can start promoting your side gig over there. So this is my take on LinkedIn. But in terms of other social media, I wouldn't say so. I'm not very sure, like for Instagram, whether they like personal page and business page, right? I think for other personal social media, it might be even easier for you, Alexandra, that you can basically open a sort of like a personal page, but promoting your social media side gig across. But for LinkedIn, it's different, because what most of my clients come to me is like, Selena, I have my employer as my friend connected with me, and whatever that I'm posting online to promote my business, it will be just so awkward, you know. So LinkedIn is just a little bit like different. So this is my sort of like solution for you. I hope that answered your question. And yeah, keep doing it freelance. And a couple really interesting good ideas for you also, Alexandra, is that friends that from LinkedIn, I know you guys have tons of comments. I'll get to you for sure. Is that you can really leverage that to your fullest, right on LinkedIn. So that will be really helpful in terms of your freelance work. And one of the latest upcoming feature is going to be the LinkedIn Marketplace. So LinkedIn Marketplace is going to be something extremely exciting for you, because LinkedIn is allowing us as an individual to monetize our audience upcoming. So imagine LinkedIn Marketplace work a little bit like Upwork, but of course cooler, right? And also Fiverr, but not just like freelancer, but I'm saying, you know, like if you are a business owner like myself, offering like LinkedIn specific tips and services, you will be able to get that feature and get review. People can demand and request for a proposal from you just right in the same platform. That's like something really absolutely amazing on LinkedIn that it's offering. So I hope this is helpful, Alexandra, and great question. Keep the question coming. And Sumit, so good to see you. Great message. And Steven said, great tip. Thank you. Selena, hello, my dear Millie. So good to see you. Tuning in such early hours for you. I know I think you're in the West Coast, if I'm not mistaken, Millie. If I am, let me know in the comment box. But so glad that you're here with me with a coffee break with me. So yeah, so again, getting your LinkedIn profile working hard for you doesn't really take up hours and hours of your time. So try to work through these ideas that I just share and build, you know, one from the other, and you'll find your, you know, some progress really, really quickly coming in. And it's important to build that strong personal brand for your side hustle right now, my friend, especially you're looking into jumping the ship soon. Then why not helping yourself and build a really good reputation as well as a brand right now, so people can start reaching out to you? And a personal brand is a great representation of you, and your business can go so in depth of who you are and what you do in the business, what you can bring to the table, and how you're helping others as well. And building one that truly stands out from other professional in your industry. It will really help you to create that perfect stepping stone for you if you decided when you decided to transition to that business full-time. I'm cheering you on, my friends. All right, my time together with you on our weekly coffee meeting so fast, but and I appreciate all of you so much getting into the comments. I hope this sort of topic really resonate with you and you find it really helpful. How really you can use LinkedIn to promote your side hustle project. And if you do, let me know in the comment box because that's really helpful for me as a content creator to create something truly resonate to you as well as truly are helpful for your business. All right, friends. So here you go, friends. And thank you so very much again for tuning in to my weekly LinkedIn Live, 30 minutes coffee break with your LinkedIn girl. I am going to say bye, counting down 30 seconds. If you have any other questions, just pay me right now so I can get to it. But if not, sorry. I wish you all have a fantastic Wednesday ahead. And I look extremely forward to see you all again the same time next Wednesday, 3 p.m. Central European Time, 9 a.m. Eastern Time, and also 9 p.m. Hong Kong time. So good to see you. Happy to see everyone. April said, yes, working on my separate page now. Good for you. Name of the company, it's your outcome. Yes, and this is also the website. April, good for you. I'm so excited for you, girl. Go for it. May, amazing. Great tips to develop skills and experience. Absolutely. And Steven, good to see you. Amazing that you can tune in from from Facebook and also from Pennsylvania. Amazing. And Hassan, amazing that I can catch you today. And Seb, my client, is also tuning in from IG. Hello there. I want to actually congratulate Seb. Seb have been an absolutely amazing client of mine for the longest time, and he have recently just closed a couple really huge high ticket clients on LinkedIn and just following my strategy. So again, if any of you are interested to get real result on LinkedIn and really monetizing from your audience, just give me a shout. I am your LinkedIn gal. Hassan, very good to see you. Sean, John, John, good to see you. You're catching the replay. Good to know. And then Steven, good to see everyone. Great. As of now, I'll see everyone soon. And bye for now. See you. Happy Hum Day, everyone. Bye.